episode 188 of Steady Bimco Part 2, The Revenge.
Equally important.
Show that definitely creates revenge sequels at the end.
Oh, yeah, we'll be doing that.
Talks about old crappy movies. And this week, we're talking about The Female Bunch from 1971. As you can hear, Kevin Kablasto's here.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you.
If you can hear the difference between me and George.
Yeah.
One nasally New Yorker versus another. Yes.
The Female Bunch from 1971. We're going to talk about that later. The same year. 6 years before Star Wars. And the year that Disney World opened. But we'll talk about that because that's related to...
Very excited.
To Kevin's life. But first, an age-old question about revenge. Kevin.
That's what people tune in for. Let's hear it.
Hey, he's in the news. Did Woody Allen, did he ever get revenge on Alzheimer's disease? Did you hear he caught Alzheimer's? It's really sad because
I didn't realize he could.
At home, he keeps confusing his wife with his daughter and his daughter with his wife.
That's so stupid. You got me. Okay, good. Good. It's good.
Stupid.
It's Steady Bimco Part 2, The Revenge. The show where we create revenge sequels that nobody wanted.
It's Steady Bimco, Part 2, The Revenge. Kevin's here.
See,
and I mentioned Disneyland because, can I say you're going there? Is that okay?
No, you can, but you'd be lying.
Disney World.
Yes, exactly.
Which one's in Florida?
Figure it out.
I don't know where you're going.
Disney World. The place I just said you'd be wrong if you said Disneyland.
In Florida, that's Disney World. Okay.
It is.
I was there when I was 5.
I can tell.
That's my last time.
It clearly left a big impression on you.
It did. Those ghosts scared me in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yes, I have twice in my life.
So you've seen the ghosts in the Haunted Mansion?
Tim, only you saw the ghosts.
They're dancing.
There's something wrong with your 5-year-old brain. So
scared me.
It's persisted through life. Yeah.
That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else.
Did it actually scare you?
Yeah, because you're in a chair and then you see a ghost next to you in the mirror. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Come on, I was 5.
Yeah. Well. So wait a minute. I thought you said
you're going there though. That's big news.
I am. That is big. I honestly.
Okay. We have to cut this out.
No, it's fine.
Cut it out.
You can leave it. I haven't been on vacation in 4 years. So
don't drink the water.
I won the Super Bowl, and so I'm going to Disney.
You won the Super Bowl?
I did.
Who did win?
I think it was the Seahawks, and I don't follow football, but I want to watch it alone. And I was watching this movie, by the way, instead of the Super Bowl, so it feels especially bad for me.
Ooh.
And then I went to watch it, and the only free service where you could see anything was basically an infographic that just showed like little X's and showed where the football was.
What?
And it was amazing. I kind of preferred it. There was no ads. Yeah, I seriously, NFL.com through my TV has a service where you can just view like an infographic of what's going on with the game.
Are you like me? You don't have the regular 3 channels because we don't.
I don't.
Wow.
I have an antenna for it. I just didn't want to plug it in, and I don't want to stand up. So
it's so sad.
Yeah,
well, not sad for certain stations, but we just watch. Right now, we're watching the Olympics like on YouTube. Saying, "Well, I want to watch the bobsled." YouTube, click on it.
Okay, that's a good tip. I have wanted to watch the Olympics.
It's all on YouTube.
Okay, I want to watch curling. And
by the way, this airs on the 25th, I believe, by the way, since we're bi-weekly. And we're talking about this before Valentine's Day. Just to put this in perspective. We're talking about Olympics. They're over.
Did you call it
Valentine's Day? That's what I call it. Me and my wife, we call it Valentine's Day. It's our own private holiday.
That. I got that. That's good.
People are like, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? We're like, no.
Yeah.
We celebrate Valentine's Day.
It's much more
romantic. You're
romantic.
not going to know what it is.
Yes. So, it involves you recording a podcast.
Yeah.
And ignoring your wife. Yeah, it's good. We're actually recording this on Valentine's Day for anyone who's at home. Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yep. Tim is dressed in a giant heart costume.
Mm-hmm.
The lid is off.
It's shaped like an actual heart, not with that stupid.
Yes, and there's a bunch of chocolates in it, and he's done blackface.
So I know.
His head is his head is one of the chocolates. Yes. So
didn't the cherry one
Yeah.
Make it look a little more red, not like blackface.
Yeah, no, well, then it would be someone biting into your face. That's disgusting and inappropriate.
That's the worst one, right? The cherry one.
It is. I don't know.
When you were a kid and you had a box of chocolates, were you like, oh no, I hope it's not the cherry one, when you didn't know?
No. There's, I think, I don't know. To me, that wasn't the bottom of the barrel.
Which one?
So, anything with licorice was disgusting. Black licorice.
I never had a licorice inside a chocolate. Wow.
Well, there
Where
you
did
go.
your parents get your chocolate? Rochester?
I went to a friend's.
Buffalo?
Well, it's funny because I didn't eat it a lot. Fanny Farmer.
George never talked about Fanny Farmer for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
We did an Australian movie, and Fanny in Australia means female genitalia, and England.
In England, too, yes. But anyway, no, I went to a friend's house, and his grandparents had these decadent chocolates, and then we bit into them and found out that they were anise, black licorice.
Never had that.
Oh, disgusting! Ruined the entire
awful.
Weekend. But
Yes, it would.
Like fools, we like Icarus flying too close to the sun. We grabbed a handful, threw them in our mouth, and just like ate them rather than spitting them out, and it just was literally nauseating.
I always bite a little piece first as a kid.
Well,
and if it wasn't too big a bite, I just put it back in. I was like, this was disgusting.
We were like cartoon children, you know? Our jaw got all big, and we just threw it down the hatch. Over the lips, through the gums. Watch out, stomach, here it comes.
Speaking of big jaws.
Yes?
I don't know if you want to bring this up, because, hey, I'm okay if you like it.
I don't know where you're going at all, so go for it.
I didn't love it. Now I've watched all of Welcome to Derry, because that clown had big jaws.
Well, yes, I love how much you hated it, and I would just, I would either A, tell you nothing, or B, double down on, oh, you don't like that? Just try this, knowing that you would continue to hate everything. So yeah, we can talk about it.
The only reason I finished watching it is because I knew I'd talk to you about it.
Here we are.
I liked it halfway through. How many episodes were there?
Too many?
9 or 8?
It was like 8 or 10. It was an even number, I think.
Again, they just want to watch you they want you to watch their station for a long time.
Oh, I know.
This only needed to be 5 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, and it's weekly, and you pay monthly, so you're stuck in for a bit.
Yeah, it started off okay, and there's too many things that bother me. I can't even.
Sure.
The other night I was thinking, there's too many things. I can't go over all the things that bug me to tell.
Did it scare you like the ghosts at Haunted Mansion? Yeah. Is that the problem?
Almost.
Yeah.
It's just the racism scared me because you're like, oh, this is the 50s, but you're like, but it's like today now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not scared. I don't love a clown, and I'm not scared of a clown. So the clown's like,
I want an audio clip of Tim going, I don't love a clown. So,
and I'm not scared of a clown.
Yes.
Stephen King made the clown like cliche.
Yes.
And it's the clown again. I'm like, I read it in 1988.
Yeah.
So yeah, the clown.
So wait. How did Stephen King make the clown a cliche?
Because he wrote it.
Yes, back in the 80s.
And I remember even an episode of Cheers, Frasier wanted the guys to come to his house for some reason.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm going to tell you about Tolstoy. It's the story of this and that. And the guy and everybody's like, we don't want to hear about that. And he goes, oh, but there's a scary clown in the sewer that snatches up children. They're like, oh, okay, we'll go to your house. I forget why he wanted them to come to his house. But I'm like, and it's not just on that show. It's been used on many shows where you're like, there's a scary clown in the sewer. Didn't they do it in The Simpsons? I mean,
well, yeah, Simpsons
it's been overused.
Yeah, okay.
It's like dope.
Oh my, Tim, how the hell how does your poor wife, how does anyone have a conversation with you?
She didn't want to watch it.
Oh my God, not even that. It's just more a matter of trying to keep up with the way your brain works.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing. The one thing that took me out of the show.
Okay.
The kids go to the cemetery to take a picture of the monster.
That's a very bad episode. Go ahead.
And as we all know, cemeteries are dark.
Yes.
We all spend a lot of time at the cemetery at night. There's no lights.
I'm there now.
They drop their camera. They're on their bikes, and one kid says, "Don't worry, I'll grab it." And then it gets caught in a tree, and another kid on the bike says, "Don't worry, I'll grab it." Mm-hmm. And they wouldn't see that. You drop something at the cemetery, it's lost unless you have a flashlight. You're crawling around on your hands and knees, going, "Oh my God, where is it?" You're not grabbing it from a tree on your bike.
Plus, it's Maine, therefore it's upstate. But I think it's also during the school year, so it's not summer. I'm just trying to figure it out because
there's a lot of things.
We have very little light here, period, at the end. So
the Native Americans, they buried pieces of the meteor that contains the monster within a radius. They buried the pieces in the ground.
You got it.
And then they built a sewer system, and the army says, let's go in the sewer system. We're going to find those shards. I'm like, what do you mean? You dig up a sewer system, you dig up stuff, and you throw it away. How are you going to find the shards in the sewer system? I didn't understand that.
The shards were not in the sewer system. Someone had a shard and went into the sewer system, so they were going to get it.
That too.
Yes.
I don't know. Like I said, there's too much.
You needed me to sit next to you every 5 seconds so I could pause it, explain to you what you just saw, and then continue on.
I just don't think there needs to be a Stephen verse.
It is amazing.
Verse or a Bachman verse, whatever they're trying to make. Because it had the mist, it had the prison from Green Mile, it had The Shining, and it had It. What am I missing? Anything else?
So I hate to tell you this.
It had Goonies. Stephen King created the Goonies, right? Those kids, they were like the Goonies.
No, okay. You're going to drive me into the mist.
It's okay if you liked it. It's okay.
No, it's not about liking it. It's the fact that you're so wrong with everything you say. not your opinions, but your quote unquote facts are wrong. So, okay. First of all, it is not The Mist from The Mist.
But they put it in there to be like, hey, it's The Mist. Come on.
It's not The Mist. It's not the same thing.
No.
Shawshank is mentioned in like all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Derry, Maine shows up in multiple books.
I know. One of those kids should have had a little puppy named Cujo. They just
oh my God.
Come on.
I think, I'm trying to remember if that actually does take place in a similar town. Whatever. Regardless.
Takes place in Maine.
I'm sure it does. So, anyway, yes, Tim, you're right. I'm wrong.
No, it's okay if you liked it. I just didn't love it, okay?
I did like it, but I still think the things that you're getting hung up on are very stupid, considering we watched this movie and you're like, this movie is the best movie I've ever seen.
No, this movie's not good, but I enjoyed the badness of it.
Okay. Spoilers. Yes.
Speaking of...
I thought there was something else we put ourselves through to watch.
What?
I thought we put ourselves through some other treachery.
Oh, that I've been texting you about?
Yes. No, I have not watched Pluribus. Yes, I will. I will watch it. Is it on Apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I think I've got like a 2-month trial, so I'll watch it now that it's over.
All right. By the time we meet next, you'll have watched it. Watch it.
No.
While you're in Disney World.
Yeah, I'm going to be traveling. Yes. Yeah, you'll be like, what do you think of The Ghost in the Haunted Mansion? I'll be like, I was watching Pluribus on a tablet. Yeah. Sir, you can't watch Pluribus on the Haunted Mansion. It's very specific.
Not owned by us.
You can watch Wonder Man, but you can't watch Pluribus.
I'm one of those people that canceled Disney when they canceled Jimmy Kimmel, and I'm not signing back up until this.
Until Jimmy Kimmel's back on? I hate to tell you this, but
just canceling everything.
Yeah. Is that what cancel culture means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because see, the reason that I did the Woody Allen thing is I think people were like making movies with him again. They're like, yeah, you married your daughter, but we're going to make movies. And then
they never stopped making movies with him.
No. And then recently, the emails came out with Jeffrey Epstein. He was like pals with him, got his daughter into college.
I missed that. You must have been selectively looking for Woody.
And Woody wrote him an email because, remember, he was in prison in Florida for underage girl stuff.
Who was?
Jeffrey Epstein, like in 2008.
I think it meant Woody Allen. Okay.
Like they let him go do work back in his office.
Yeah.
And Woody Allen wrote him a letter when it was over saying, I'm glad you're out of prison. Hope you're doing well.
That's not how it sounds.
Sorry that,
I'm glad you're out of prison. That would be very awful, not having access to all those young women.
Thank you. That's what it sounded like.
You're welcome.
So, yeah. Anyway.
The Ants is Woody Allen. That's the movie Ants. He did the voice of the main ant.
Right, he did.
And,
I remember
That's the only his claim to fame. Yeah. So him and Sylvester Stallone.
You know what?
That's what they're
I didn't
known
see
for.
Ants, so you could be lying to me.
No, I'm actually sadly telling the truth.
I thought he did the voice of George in Seinfeld. That's what I thought he did.
Don't insult George like that, or Larry David.
Anyway, speaking of Larry David,
speaking of
he
Woody
would
Allen,
hate this movie, right?
Larry David would hate this movie.
What movie are we going to talk about?
What a segue! The female brunch. Larry David would hate it because he hates figuring out how to divide the bill.
The female bunch.
Female brunch.
I need a place to put the sound of the movie in. But
this theme song was probably the best produced part of the movie, to the point of
you
where
like
I'm
that theme
like,
song?
I kind of did. I was like, oh, this is that song, and I'm like, oh, is this a song that I know? Was it performed by anyone we know? It wasn't bad. It sounded like a real song.
Well,
it's the only thing that was slightly good.
Let me get some facts out of the way.
Okay.
Female Bunch is a 1969 movie that we watched. It's an action film.
I thought it was 70s.
It was made in 1969.
Okay.
On the Spahn Ranch. Wow. Manson and his girls were there, living there.
What?
Yeah. Directed by Al Adamson.
So it's on the Spahn Ranch, directed by someone named Al.
Yep.
Al Simmons.
No, Adamson.
You don't get my connection. George would.
Yeah,
the comic book Spawn.
Spawn. Well, Russ Tamblyn was in it. I told you who he is, right?
Dr. Jacoby?
Yep, he ended up being on Twin Peaks.
Which he was awful in this. He was great on Twin Peaks.
Lon Chaney was the best is in this movie. Lon Chaney Jr. and he was the best actor in this movie.
Lon Chaney Jr. sounded like he was gargling glass.
Did you do your research? I don't want to make fun of him.
I didn't know research, Tim.
Okay, he had throat cancer. This was this and
I feel bad now.
This and Dracula versus Frankenstein, but this was the last of two movies he made before he sadly died.
Okay, I've got a question about Lon Chaney Jr. that I've never had the balls to ask. Now I'm going to ask it on a recording.
Sure. I probably don't know the answer.
Probably not. So everyone calls him Lon Chaney Jr. Was there a Lon Chaney?
Oh, I can't believe you're asking me that. Are you being funny?
No, I'm asking you this for the radio. Was he Phantom of the Opera?
You're pretending. Yes, he was the Hunchback.
He was the man of 1,000 faces?
If not a million.
Yeah, yes. A million faces, yes. So he was beloved. Mm-hmm. And then his son came along and was like...
He did lots of movies.
I can't imitate. He did Wolfman. That was his big one.
And he was in Frankenstein meets Abbott and Costello playing the Wolfman also.
Yep. But no one loved Lon Chaney Jr. in the same way they loved Lon Chaney Sr.
Yeah, I think he was a case of I'm going to do what my dad did, but he wasn't quite as good.
Was his dad in any talkies? Or only
I don't know. I didn't research
films?
his dad.
Okay. Anyway.
Don't know when his dad passed away.
Do you think they'll remake? They're talking about remaking the Magnificent Ambersons. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I don't care. The Orson Welles movie, but by using real people filming and then using AI to replace their faces.
I didn't hear about this.
I just yesterday. There's like a Kickstarter.
AI to put the old faces of the people in the original movie?
Yes. Weird. Because basically a ton of it was cut.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going off of Orson Welles' original script to try to remake it back to what he had wanted.
Yeah.
So
don't bother. Don't bother.
I mean, I feel that way too, but there's that what's his name? Not Orson Welles. Lon Chaney Sr. was in that other movie that was lost. Something about midnight London midnight.
The second half of the Zapruder film.
Yeah, London After Midnight.
I don't know this one.
It's a lost film from 1927. Look it up. Okay. Wait a minute. If it's a lost film, why does it have a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 75?
Somebody hating on him. 80% of all films made have been lost. You know that because people didn't take care of them back then. There's a whole bunch of films that just disappeared. Many. There's one. Yeah. There's one of Mark Twain brushing his teeth. Getting all my references in here. It's a comic routine he would do.
Keep going. Do your thing.
Because the telephone was a new thing, and the telephone would be ringing, and he's brushing his teeth, and he'd spit out the water and walk downstairs, go outside, because you kept your telephones outside back then, because you didn't want them too close to you in the house. And by the time he got to the phone, it stopped ringing. No one was there. Then he'd go back upstairs, and he'd start brushing his teeth again. You don't know this? Haven't you heard about this film?
Nope. You better tell me more, because I'm still reading the Wikipedia entry.
Well, let me tell you about this movie.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you derail me. The plot of this movie, The Female Bunch, centers around a group of violent, man-hating female criminals who cause trouble near the Mexican border. There's a lot of ladies in this film. There's Grace, there's Sally, there's Jassy, there's Raphael.
There's Sandy.
There's Oprah. Yeah, Sandy.
Libby.
Sandy's our main character.
There's Libby.
Libby, Rachel.
There's Pug.
Pug, yes.
Yes.
All right. Oh, my God.
Those are all the female names I know. So
the director of this movie.
Yes.
He was an American filmmaker, a famous B-movie horror and exploitation film director.
Okay.
This is exploitation, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
What?
He made Psycho a Go-Go, Blood of Ghastly Horror.
You should have spread that out more. He made Psycho
a Go-Go.
A Go-Go. Yes.
And the sad thing about him, he was murdered by his contractor.
What?
Who was redoing his house in around 1975.
Yikes.
He first of all, he gave his contractor his credit card. Don't do that.
Okay.
And his contractor just spent like crazy. And when he confronted him, they got in a fight, and the contractor murdered him and cemented him into the floor.
Oh, no.
He's like, well, I'm done. See you later.
Was he okay?
Sadly.
I hope he was okay.
He died.
Oh, he died of cement poisoning?
Yes.
Okay. That's awful.
Yes. But here's an odd fact that when
that's very normal. Now tell us an odd fact.
He, later in his life, he went into making porn movies, like Blazing Stewardesses. I guess stewardess porn was a thing in the 70s, and he got into making those.
I like how you act like you don't know, but continue. Keep up the ruse.
Oh, can you see my collection behind me? My stewardess porn collection?
Yeah.
Borrowed that from Dale of the Bat and Spider podcast.
That sounds believable.
Shout out to Dale. Here's a weird thing. He said he wrote material for the Three Stooges to star in one of these movies, but the Three Stooges had to pass due to poor health. I'm thinking, you mean if the Three Stooges were healthy enough, they would have appeared in a porn movie doing a comic routine?
No, I think they had a head cold and they're like, sorry, I can't do it.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Those guys needed money at the end of their career. They never stopped working. If a stooge died, they just replaced it. They did.
They just replaced it.
I watched a documentary.
Oh, yeah?
You know I'd watch that if that's on, right?
Of course. I would too.
Because Larry, like he was sick later in life, and they were going to replace him, but then, like, I think Mo got sick, and it's like, okay, it's over.
Oh, yeah. I figured Mo was a ringleader.
Yeah, he was.
Larry, they just were going to, like, take him out to the pasture and shoot him, and he's like, no, fellas, I can still do the bits. Yeah. So there's all your sad facts. Okay, great.
The poor director of this film. Yes, he was buried under the hot tub.
What if he was a horrible man?
He could have been.
So this movie kind of foreshadows that almost to a degree. You know?
Nobody was cemented under their hot tub in this movie.
Under the hot tub? Good God.
Yes. His final film of Lon Chaney Jr. was Dracula vs. Frankenstein, directed by Al Adamson. So I'll have to look that up. He played Groton, Dr. Frankenstein's mute henchman.
Oh, he was mute.
So he the throat cancer must have been so bad at that point.
It sucks.
It's all sad. Sorry, Lon Chaney Jr.
So, just to be clear, I don't have an opinion on Lon Chaney Jr. I just know other people whose names won't be mentioned, but they rhyme with fuck Mooresman of a podcast called rat and
what?
And
Why is this coming up? Where's this coming from?
He fucking hates
Lon Chaney
Jr.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard him talk about.
Yeah,
this.
and I don't know what it's like. What is there to hate? Why do people hate him? He hates him so much. I don't know why. Whenever I ask him, he just changes the topic. So he refuses to talk about it. No. So.
Well.
Anyway.
Well, people.
Yes.
I know you're not going to watch this movie, but suffice to say, I'm sad Lon Chaney had throat cancer, but he does not sound good in this movie, but he sounds better than RFK Jr.
It's true.
He does.
That is true. That is messed up, but that is true. You can actually understand him, and it doesn't make you want to throw up.
I'll play a clip of him later. We'll get to it.
We should play a game where you say, is it Lon Chaney Jr. with throat cancer, or is it RFK on a good day?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they were transported back in time, and they saw dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Look at that. You've added I'll make a theme song for that.
Yep. There you go.
You hear that, George? You take a vacation, and Kevin creates new segments.
That's right. Now we don't have to talk about the movie. Just fill it with that.
I do want to mention Sadie Asha Lee.
I can't help you, so
Well,
I'm
her
not going
name
to correct
it's
you.
Alesha, Sadie Alicia Lee, right? Well, she's in this movie. She was an entertainer, actress, and a Playboy bunny, and she also was one of the first people that went under sex reassignment surgery. She was born a man. She's in this movie.
Is she the woman with maybe red hair?
I do know the name. Oh, she plays Alicia in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the one that that rats out the lady in the bar and having sex. If you're wondering.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's her.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by the gender reassignment surgery. I wondered if she was a trans
But she was a
person.
Playboy bunny back then. She was like,
Okay. It says
she wrote a book about it later.
Here it says they call her Alicia Brevard.
Yeah.
That says Sadie as Alicia Lee.
Yeah. So
Okay.
a lot of
There
these,
you go.
yeah.
Anyway, a lot of ladies in this movie.
Yeah.
A lot of boobs in this movie. So
Girl on girl action. I don't agree with that. Come on.
George, once again,
It's Jack and Jill, not Jack and Bill, right? Come on. Oh, sorry. It's Jack and Jill, not
Jack and Jane.
Yeah.
Jane and Jill.
it's got a rhyme.
Oh my God, Tim, what are you even trying to do?
Yeah, sorry, George.
Anyway, regardless, George, you lost again because for every single nipple you got, we had like 18 full-on racks and butts. But you also have
so
some
many butts.
there's man butts in there too for those ladies.
And this shot,
Or those men. I'm not going to judge.
the lighting
Yes.
is 70s porno movie lighting, by the way.
Oof. There's
Right.
scenes where you can't see people's faces. And I don't think it's deliberate. I think it's just so poorly lit. Also, we watched on Tubi, at least I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird because it was like high quality, big green scratches through the film.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah.
it was like a high quality bad transfer.
Love it. That's what I
Yeah.
love to see.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like a warm blanket to me.
Good God.
So
Cover me in green scratches. That's what Tim says. Anyway,
we
continue
should
on
get
about the
starting.
movie.
It started with a rockin' song, a woman and a man in a car. This is,
Yes.
I got their name, Jim and Sandy. I think I figured out who this is. Jim.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh, the characters. I thought you were talking about the singers.
No, Jim and Sandy are in a car,
Sure.
and they're being chased by an airplane, and this airplane's
It's definitely Sandy.
shooting at them with a gun.
Yep.
This is an early depiction of Spirit Airlines. That's what they did. They just flew around shooting people. Are you taking Spirit Airlines to Disney?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you taking?
I'm not
You
telling
want to tell?
you.
Disney
No.
Airlines?
No, I'm not telling you. I feel like I feel like you're getting into territory of where I don't want you to know things.
I'm going to track your
So-
flight.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be like,
What's the flight number?
Yeah, yeah, seriously, you're getting into like mom territory. I just want to make sure your plane lane's okay. Oh, I see you've got a delay. Let me know if you need me to meet you in Chicago. You know,
You're in first class?
Yeah, just me. Yeah,
Just you.
okay. The female bunch. So they're getting shot at. They end up. He gets shot. She takes him to a cave.
They're in the desert, we should say.
They're in the desert.
Yeah.
Yes. And they go to the cave, and he goes, like, "Oh, Sandy, thanks a lot. But how did you get involved in this? How did you get involved in this? How did you get involved in this? How did you get involved in this?"
At least 5 times.
Yeah, it's at least, and it's not getting more distant. It's just the same like audio clip over and over, you know. And you'd expect like, you know, the dream sequence.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, we're going to a flashback. They do a flashback, but
they got to pad it.
Oh my God! Oh, the whole movie's padding.
Oh,
yes.
But you should first point out he did get shot, and it's like right in his chest.
Yeah.
And she takes her shirt off so we can see her bra.
Yes.
And she ties it like loosely on his shoulder. It's just falling off.
She ties it around his neck. Yes. Yeah. No, I don't think she does anything to actually help. And
I need to just rest here. My chest wound will feel better. I can rest for a minute.
Yeah. This hole in my forehead. Here, I kissed it, so it'll feel better. Yeah.
So they do flash back to Las Vegas.
She flashes us. They flash back. Yep. And then
she meets the greatest guy in the world.
Yeah. So
Scotty Mason. I got his name right here.
Okay. So I'm confused. She said, I went to Vegas and my boyfriend gambled away all of our money, or her fiance, and then he ran away. Mm-hmm. And then they show this guy. This is a different guy? This isn't that guy?
I think. You totally got more information than me.
She literally said that. And so basically I'm like, Jesus, she has a string of bad luck with men in Vegas.
Yes. That's the point of this movie. Women get screwed over by men. They're going to go join this ranch.
What?
Spoilers.
You've got more than my notes. Yeah, so
we hear him sing a horrible song. Maybe I can play a bit.
Almost never wins anything.
There you go. Did you like his songs?
No.
It's about horseshoes and horses and cowboys and cows.
Yeah, so I do like a good Western after doing Spaghetti and Freddy with Yoli.
Yes.
This was not a good Western, and so I was tricked. I was duped.
Shout out to your other podcast.
Yes, I just did that. I shouted it out.
Available everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're in bed, right?
Yep.
They're naked. They're kissing. She loves him. Mm-hmm. They jump around naked. Got a close-up of his hairy armpit. I got a note here. I don't know. Oh, and then we meet Libby. That's her friend.
Yes. That's like her best friend. And then we flash to this blonde who's shaking and chucking and jiving up on stage.
Yes.
In like a black leather outfit.
The guys are throwing dollar bills at her, right? Is that what it is?
Sure.
For some reason.
They're throwing pennies at her. So
she catches them in her teeth.
Yeah. That's what they do.
It's a great show.
Let's see.
She says everything was great until the bottom fell out. Scotty wanted to say, Scotty's just like.
I wrote Scott. Apparently I aged him up a little, but I wrote Scott. Yep.
He all he does is he wants a break from having sex, and she's like, "What's wrong? Come on." He's like, I just want a cigarette.
And Scott talks to Sandy, and this might be the wrong point. It's the only line I wrote down. But he's like, so why don't you just kind of jump back up on your horse and ride back to the town?
I don't remember that.
That's like, I wrote in the verbatim "us." So, whatever, authentic.
I think that might have been a little later when he left.
Yeah, that's when he left.
Because
if you have anything to talk about while he's around, go ahead.
Because he just wanted a cigarette, and she's just bugging him. And then she gives him oral sex.
Yes.
And then he leaves for another cigarette. He's like, I need another cigarette. And he took off.
Does he leave yet?
Oh, well, he dated a redhead, if that's what you remember. Because she's like, I just want to talk to you.
Yes.
Why do you like this redhead? I just want to talk about it. Yeah. Then I guess he might have said what you wrote down. Do it again.
Okay, I will. So why don't you just kind of jump up on your horse and ride back to town?
And he's not attractive at all. She thinks he's like the greatest guy she's ever met.
Yeah.
So she takes a bunch of pills.
She takes pills, and we only know this because when Libby comes in to find her, there's 2 pills. There's no bottle, just 2 pills sitting next to her. And I love how Sandy, this movie is a medical mystery because, not Sandy, Libby, the blonde, slaps her around.
Right, that's what you did back then.
Yeah, she just slaps her around, and then she's fine from ODing. She doesn't make her throw up. She doesn't give her water. She's just like, come on, you fool. And then she's fine.
You gotta make them throw up.
Yep.
People in the city all know that.
It's true.
Is
this a city folk thing?
Yeah. I was on the subway once.
Yes.
Someone was holding their friend. They were young.
Yes.
And they were like way out of it, passing out.
Yes.
And when they got off the train,
yeah,
the other kid just laid down on the platform.
Yes.
And everybody's yelling, roll her over so she doesn't choke on her vomit.
Choke on the vomit.
And we all said that to him, and then the train just the doors closed and the train went out.
That's so great.
I hope he did it.
People say that New Yorkers don't care. They do care.
We cared.
Yeah.
We were all like trying to help him out.
Oh, man.
But we weren't going to get off the train.
Yeah, well, you have places to be. So then Libby says, sorry if I'm stepping on your toes here, but no. I belong to a group of girls. They've all been through what you've been through. So if they accept you, you can just do whatever you want.
Sounds
and then there's some narration in here from Sandy because she's telling the story to her buddy in the cave. And so she's like, so then Libby introduced me to her friend Pug, which is another lady, but it's very clearly another lady because then they go on to say, like, they went to this ranch and they're like, the one rule is no men are allowed on the ranch.
They have to blindfold her to take her there. It's just like when Batman would take people to the Batcave. Got to blindfold them. Yeah.
And he says,
but it didn't,
no ladies in the Batcave, old chum. So I can't do an Adam West.
No.
Yeah.
The blindfold never worked because the Batcave was located right next to like a slaughterhouse. Anyone who's blindfolded there, I was like, I smell fear in the air.
Yeah. I don't want to eat meat now.
So they drive out to Spawn Ranch.
Yes.
This ranch is independent of men.
So
except for Lon Chaney Jr. works there. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I'm talking over you.
Oh no, you're fine. So they go there, and then it's just a bunch of women just standing on a hill. And so they talk about this ranch, and I've seen Spawn Ranch in other things.
Like Quentin Tarantino movies?
You got it.
Was that the real ranch?
I doubt it. But also it's Tarantino, so I could see him also obsessing over it being accurate.
Rebuilding it accurately, yeah.
So,
and George and I watched a movie with a biker gang, and it was also filmed partially there. I looked it up, and now I forgot the name of the movie.
Are you sure it's not the biker gang movie you made me watch?
No, George watched it.
Okay, good God. I compare everything against that one. That one was better by comparison.
Is that the one where the man got his head chopped off by the wire? Or not?
Yes.
That was a good movie.
You love that movie, and then I saw that they restored that movie and re-released that movie, and I'm like, who's the audience for this?
I gotta buy that.
You are the audience for that. I'll note to send you at Christmas.
Is Grace in charge of this place? Right.
Grace is, but they didn't meet her yet. They basically say
I thought they met her first thing.
No, Sharon Miller is the queen bee.
But she comes later. I thought she's the one.
She does.
She's an addict. But I thought Grace was here right now when they met her. She's there testing
Grace,
them.
Yeah, you're right. So Grace is because I was going to say how she says, it takes guts to be free, Sandy. Let's find out how much you got. And then they have a bury them in a coffin test.
They do.
The old bury them in a coffin test.
And the first girl's like, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
We all had to go through that to be a co-host in Steady Bimco.
Yes, you did.
So that's why John is no longer here.
That's why John's
Yep, and that's why George is suddenly missing. So,
Chuck, too.
Yep,
Chuck,
right.
As I showed Chuck, the coffin was the official Lon Chaney Jr. coffin.
Like, no way. Yeah, yep. You've got your Vincent Price shrunken heads. You've got your Lon Chaney Jr. Shrunken coffin. So,
and Sandy is two of them. One chicken's out and one screams when they put the lid on her. But Sandy, she can tolerate it.
Yes.
They put dirt. They nail the coffin shut and put dirt on top of her. You know why Sandy can tolerate this?
Why can Sandy tolerate being buried in a coffin?
I did some research. Sandy can tolerate being buried in the ground in a coffin because
buried alive. Yes.
Well, first of all, she's been married before.
Ooh. All you losers who are married, I hope that hurt.
She's lived in a New York City apartment.
Oh, take that, New Yorkers.
And most of all, though, Kevin.
Yeah.
One time, she and her hobbit companions were captured by elves, and the only way to escape was by sealing themselves in the empty coffins that the elves would drop into the river that would float down to Lake Town.
Oh, no.
And that's how they escaped.
You bastardized the classic. I hope you mean the Peter Jackson version.
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. Oof. Good joke, Tim. Go out and read The Hobbit, everyone.
Read The Hobbit. Don't listen to this.
Yes. Or maybe you're listening to The Hobbit or reading The Hobbit while listening to this.
How did this test prove that they could... I mean, I don't know what this test proved. I mean, do you?
Yes. I can't tell you, Tim. If you have to ask, you'll never know. So, there's those of us who've been buried in the coffin, and we're not allowed to share such secrets.
This is more like if you wanted to be a Marine or, I don't know.
Also, didn't it feel like it was going to be the beginning of a bunch of tests? And if there were a bunch of tests, I did not write them down.
Oh, there were more tests. They're cut out of the movie. I'm glad you asked, Kevin.
Oh, wow.
Other tests to prove they could live without men. Women, turn up your podcast. You're going to love these. So they wanted to test if they could kill a spider on their own.
Oof. Women are too afraid of spiders.
They wanted to test if they could open a jar of pickles on their own.
I actually did that for a woman the other day at a friend's house. So, yeah.
And then they also, later, they had to see if they could kill 2 spiders on their own.
I thought you were going to say go back in time and kill Hitler.
You can add that and go back in time and kill Hitler. Yes.
Yeah. Kill a spider that's on Hitler.
Yeah, kill a spider that's on Hitler when he's a baby.
Yes, there you go. Done.
If you can do that, you can join our club.
That's good.
So I think we meet Lon Chaney Jr. now. He's calming his horse down.
And he says, I don't know if I should do a voice. I don't want to insult the dead. But he says, he's like, easy, boy, easy.
Yes.
Crazy broad. Yeah.
So is that Lon Chaney Jr. or RFK Jr.? You be the judge.
Right in. So, but yeah, he's already being a sexist pig, saying crazy broad for the woman who technically is a crazy broad. We later find out.
I don't know why they have him here with no men allowed.
She's no good.
They never explain.
To open jars and kill spiders.
Yes.
There you go.
And as we learn later, I think Grace or Sherry has been nice to him.
So
nice in quotations. I don't know what goes on, but
you call her Sherry. I call her Sharon.
Sharon.
But Sharon Miller is the queen bee, but she's also a junkie.
Yes.
So she shows up, and
back from Europe. She just shows up in her airplane.
Yep.
She dated a Grand Prix driver.
Grand Prix driver.
Prix. Pronounced.
Okay.
I sometimes pronounce it Prix, as it was originally meant to be said.
It's true.
In France.
It's like, what's the other? There's a car like that where you've always got that one asshole friend who pronounces it the way it's said in another country. No one says it here that way.
The Mustang. What?
How is that one said? No, I can't remember what it is now. Subaru.
Oh, Subaru.
Yeah, that's it.
You have a friend that says Subaru?
I know.
Does he own a store called Needle Drop Records?
Take that, Needle Drop Records.
Shop at Needle Drop Records, Rochester, New York.
Record store day's coming up. Get your orders in.
Yes.
Be the first in line.
Don't go to Buffalo. Don't go to Utica. Don't go to Syracuse. Go to Rochester. Needle Drop Records.
Yep.
I know my upstate. Oh, by the way, upstate right now while we're recording this It's 9 degrees here. What is it where you are?
It is, I think, a whopping 8.
Ooh.
It's up to 18. That's insane.
It was up to 27 earlier.
It says it feels like 11. It was, we were down to about -8 this weekend, feels like.
We
feels
were
like.
too.
So, yeah.
Had to walk my dog who's afraid of the wind.
Oh, no.
It's very windy.
So,
anyway.
yeah, it sucks.
Because it's been like that for 20 days or something.
Yes. Yes. It's awful.
Yeah, see? That global warming, such a myth.
But you know what's not awful?
What? Getting back to this movie?
Injecting heroin. Yes.
That's funny. My notes right here say we have some girl-on-girl action, by which I mean one woman injecting heroin into another woman.
Yes.
I couldn't get that out of my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, she is basically like, do it. No one does it like you. And you expect some lady kissing or something similar, but no.
I had to close my eyes.
Yeah, that's right. I was listening to the last episode that is out right now, and it was, you talking about getting woozy from needles.
I can't. I had to I did not look.
I watched it like crazy. I typically have needle problems too, but they didn't actually show much with this. So,
did you have captions on? Closed captions?
No, I didn't learn.
When this happened, closed captions said, "Magical music plays."
Oh no!
Because she was getting high.
Oh man! Do you only watch with captions but with no sound?
I do because I want to. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to find out the names of characters because these movies are sound so bad.
I typically do that. I just don't care enough for Steady Bimco to do that. So
you do it when you watch Star Wars. You're like, what's this character's name?
I do when I'm watching it again.
What's that big hairy guy?
Luke Baca. Yeah, and then I watch the scene. He's like, "That's a name I haven't heard," and so I'm like, "Damn it, what was the name?" So anyway, so yeah, she does that. She says, "No, it doesn't like you, but you won't shut up and do it." And then I wrote, "Does the most complicated tourniquet."
Yeah.
Before she injects her with drugs, she pulled out this tube, which is fine. I'm not going to judge the way you do drugs.
Right.
But she just kept wrapping it in this crazy balloon animal pattern around her arm.
She made a dog.
Like, well, yeah, seriously.
Balloon animals.
It was like, what the heck, man? And then she got high and just rolled around in the bed. And then I wrote, "Are drugs cool?" They made it seem cool.
In the 70s, they were.
There's also like heavy breathing during this scene.
Yeah.
From neither character. I feel like it was just the director. So there's like, it sounds like a man heavy breathing.
At many points in this film, I don't know if you noticed, but the lips did not match up with the audio.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes the lips aren't moving at all.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's just how we do it in the biz. So I wrote, "Lady meets guy says, you can see me more often, but you don't know." Oh, okay, yeah. So then they go to a big old bang fest.
Well, they go to Mexico, right?
Yeah, bang fest. That's what I said.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They go to Mexico.
Well, you're skipping the worst part.
You go right ahead.
You're skipping, which is a sad part of the movie.
Let's hear it.
They find a fence, and there's a Mexican guy who has a farm.
Oh, yes.
And they just call him Wetback like 20,000 times.
I didn't even write it down.
It's just terrible. And, they're like, they don't want him to build a fence. They tell him to get out of here, and they set his barn on fire.
I didn't write down the characters' names because I didn't have captions on.
They say, nobody gets in the way of the female bunch.
I just assumed they were saying his name over and over.
Torn from today's headlines.
It's true.
Our borders are leaking.
Doesn't he say something at the end?
Says, like, why me?
What? Yeah.
Why me, senorita?
Like, yeah. Perfect Spanish.
Well, that's what he says.
Hamilton. Yes.
So they go to a bar. Yeah.
Then they go to Mexico to bang a bunch of Spanish dudes or Mexican dudes.
It's mostly to buy drugs. But they do party.
That too. Yes, they do party.
It's the worst party where guys just fight.
Yeah, but there's like 20 minutes of just everyone having sex.
Yep.
Yes.
And saying ole because they pretend to do bullfights. They just say ole about 20,000 times.
I gotta admit, I turned my brain off during the scene. It was just filmed so poorly. I just wanted it to end.
Yeah, they were fighting while other people were having sex. It was just a bar fight.
And Sharon tells the guy, though, I think it's Sharon. Mm-hmm. I wrote down the lady.
Sharon was the one in charge of buying the drugs because she's the junkie, yeah. And she's in charge.
But she tells the guy, you could see me more often, but you don't know how to get to the ranch, so I drew you a diagram.
I missed that.
Yes.
Is he the guy where she's sitting on his bed and she says, where's the stuff? And he pulls her off the bed and says, you're sitting on it. And pulls the drugs out from the mattress.
Listen, it's like we watched two different movies, so let's just tell each other about the movies we watched. You can make anything up, and I'd believe it at this point.
She was buying the drugs from this guy, Sharon.
That's fine. We wrote down totally different notes, so I'm enjoying this conversation that we're having. So
it's just a big bar fight for no reason. No reason.
Another guy says, like, Senora, I want to smother myself in you. And he's talking about her chest. I believed. And then she says, a little match like yours could never light my fire. And I'm like, lady, that's just rude.
That is rude.
Yeah. I get that you're a wild bunch of ladies, but please be sensitive to this man's feelings.
She's completely naked at some point, right?
Probably. In her life, I would imagine when she showers, yes. There actually is a naked shower scene.
We'll get there. Don't spoil it.
I didn't write it down.
George is just listening right now. Like,
it's true.
Tell me the minute count when the naked lady's in it.
Tell me the time code.
But there's a lot of naked women with men with their pants on having sex.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed that.
I did notice that.
So this is a big bar fight, and I totally, because you're here, you live in Rochester.
Yep, I do.
I made a list of reasons that
I've been doxxed.
Reasons that bar fights break out in Rochester. Want you to tell me if I'm right.
You're right, Tim.
When someone finds out that someone from Buffalo badmouth the Rochester Red Wings.
No,
does that cause a fight? No?
You're wrong.
Okay.
Nope.
When someone learns that somebody from Syracuse took their favorite parking spot in the parking lot next to that old worn poster for the movie Showgirls.
No. Why? Why? No, you should have gone with like a Philip Seymour Hoffman movie.
Is he from there?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
He's very local.
Okay, how about when someone loudly states that the strip club in Utica is more family friendly than the strip club in Rochester?
Now you got it. Okay. Now you understand Rochester. You could have said the Barrel of Dolls, which I believe has been renamed to the Barrel.
The Barrel of Dolls, okay.
I've never been in there, but I worked right next to it.
That's your band.
Yeah, that'd be a good band name. Also, calling out Utica is pretty clever. We have a lot of Utica people here.
Really?
So, yeah.
They visit or they move?
No, that live here. They're from there.
They moved up in the world from Utica to Rochester.
They did. They went to New York City, probably lived in your neck of the woods, and then they came back here to raise a family.
Nice.
Yeah. At the Barrel of Dolls.
At the Barrel of Dolls.
Yeah. Kids love dolls. So,
okay.
Kids love riding in barrels. There you go. It's a callback, even though you switched things up.
I switched things up.
Okay. So my notes jump way ahead.
Well, she kicks her naked friend in the butt and says, let's go. I thought that was rude. I don't know if you noticed that. The naked lady kicks her in the butt.
Yes. This is the thing people do in Rochester. So
they go back home. They beat up the poor Mexican farmer again.
Okay.
Like, we told you, get out of here.
He just put the fire out.
Yes. They go back to see Lon Chaney Jr. His name is Monty, by the way. Monty.
Okay, that helps. I didn't write it down.
And Grace, unless I got these, it's either, who's in charge? Sharon? Sherry?
Grace is the capable person in charge.
With dark hair?
But Sharon has the dark hair too.
Well, I think Sharon goes to talk.
Sharon's a queen bee.
To Monty. Monty's always taking care of the horses, and she's always treating Monty terribly. And Monty's like, come on, be nice to me. Give me kisses. Treat me sweet. Treat me sweet. Give me kisses.
Yes.
I don't mean to make fun of
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
She's not like, some other time. Yeah.
Okay, you're not talking about give me half of every dollar.
That's later.
Are you? Okay, good.
You got to build up to it.
She's always like,
she says, okay, Saturday, and she walks away, and Monty, Lon Chaney Jr. is like, so today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, then Friday. He does that. 4 days. And he gets out a bottle and starts drinking.
It's called acting.
It's called acting. He was the best actor, too.
He was.
He's like, 4 days.
I do like crusty Lon Chaney. I honestly did.
I did. I like him.
I think I liked him better as this than the Wolfman. So, just playing a scummy guy.
So the guys you're talking about, they do show up in the desert.
Yes.
And there's one. I remember them because I don't know if you noticed what I noticed. They get out of a car in the desert.
Uh-huh.
They walk over to the very same spot next to each other and pee.
No.
Did you notice that?
No, I did not notice that.
Because I was going to ask you, if we get out of a car in the desert and I go pee, are you going to walk up next to me and
I don't
pee
think I would.
next to me?
If you went into a public restroom, I would not go to that same public restroom until you left that public restroom. Yes.
You're not like George. He follows me in all the time.
No, I get so pissed off, pun intended, if I'm in the bathroom and then all of a sudden I recognize that a friend of mine also followed me in.
Friend of yours.
It's the worst thing ever.
What if it's an enemy?
If it's an enemy, I've been waiting for them and waiting for that moment my entire life. And then I finally spring the trap.
Well, I looked into why these two guys peed next to each other, right next to each other.
Tell me why,
Kevin.
Tim.
So I'll say George.
Duh. Yes.
Well, Kevin,
George.
if they peed far apart from each other, how would they be able to high-five each other when they were done? All right.
Okay.
Also, one of them suspects the other. They live together. One of them suspects.
Logically.
Yes.
Yes.
And when they're at home, they both pee in the toilet at the same time. But
yes.
one of them suspects the other of hogging all the asparagus at home, and this is his chance to figure it out if it was true.
Yeah,
if it was true.
It's good. Google it, people.
Yes.
Sorry. Search engine it, people.
You couldn't see it, but off camera on the ground, there was a picture of Eric Trump, and they just both wanted to.
That's good. That's good.
Even though he didn't exist yet, but
It brings
somehow
people
that
together.
happened. I have to put an Eric Trump joke in every episode. That's all.
Oh, I've never listened to an episode. I didn't know that.
So they're talking about this ranch, and
Yes.
one of them wants to go there, and the other guy's like, "Oh, you're asking for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
No guys allowed." So that's this guy you're talking about. Who I think. Did I lose you? Did I lose where you are in your notes?
No, I must have been paying attention to the film, and then I stopped writing notes because then I jumped to they catch Sharon in the barn with the man.
That's a ways. You mean when the woman in the bathroom's like, "I thought no men were allowed," and they're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
well."
And they say something about
I don't know what's
going
going on in the barn.
Something about the chickens.
You went way ahead.
I did. I just wanted this movie to be over.
Let me talk about my favorite part.
You go right ahead.
So they come out.
To me, it's the ending when the credits roll.
They come out to see Lon Chaney, Monty.
Yes.
And did you missed his story? He's just talking about a story about when he was a stunt man. He's like, they used to tell me to fall off my horse next to that rock. And so I'd fall off my horse next to that rock.
Fall off? Well, where do you fall off? They'd say right by that rock. No, they weren't going to shovel it up like they do now. Fall by the rock. And if you didn't
Boy, if you didn't fall off next to that rock, you were in trouble. Or you'd fall right on that rock. You didn't hear this whole conversation?
Nope.
Wow. I didn't know what he was talking about.
I was probably talking to you about the movie online.
But this is when Grace comes up and treats Monty like shit again. Like, get back to work. Take care of these horses. This is the 45-minute mark, George. It's a very educational part of the film. It shows women how to soap themselves up and clean their breasts correctly.
Oh, you were actually talking to George. I thought you called me the wrong name.
Nope.
Anyway,
I'm telling George, 45-minute mark.
I thought you were just being old man Tim again.
Tell your significant other.
Yep.
She can learn how to lather up and clean your breasts because it goes on for a little while.
It does.
And then
it's a good thing you had those captions on.
Then there's a lot of, come on, get out of the shower. You're using all the hot water. I need to comb and blow dry my hair. Because this was written by a man.
Yes. And I believe is it Sandy that's in there? Or is it some other girl?
I think it's a different girl.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's Sandy. I have here Grace talks with Sandy.
Okay.
Or Sadie, sorry. And Sadie, I think, is the one that says, I thought there were no men allowed.
Okay.
Sounds like something's going on in the barn. Sounds like...
this is something about chickens.
Yeah, something about chickens.
Something about... It might be a chicken because it certainly has a pecker.
Yes.
There you go. There you go, Tim.
It might be a cow because it's utterly outrageous what's going on out there. Huh?
I love how you throw in the what's going on out there in one breath. rather than just cow utterly outrageous. Yes. Okay.
What's another animal in the barn?
Pig.
Pig. I don't know.
It might be a pig because someone's shaking their bacon.
Yeah.
There you go. This is brain turned off mode.
So she grabs a gun.
Yes.
And they find that guy and they kick him, beat him up.
Dr. Jacoby, which
Dr.
at this point,
What's his
Jacoby,
name?
yes.
Jacoby from Twin Peaks. They beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
At this point, I don't think you've really seen his face well. He's in a scene earlier, and it's filmed so poorly, he's just in shadow.
Yeah.
There's a scene later where you can actually see him. So if you're watching this movie for some weird reason and you're like, I want to see him, you see him later where you can actually recognize him. Up to this point, it wasn't obvious that it was him for me.
Because
as an actor.
They decide to brand his head.
Yes.
Which is eerie. This was done before. I mean, this is on the Spahn Ranch, and as people know or don't know, Charles Manson carved a X in his head, and then later he made it a swastika.
Yes.
So it's funny they stick this right in his forehead, a plus sign.
Is it a plus sign or a cross?
It's both.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you offended if it's a cross?
No, I love how you're so quick to take someone's a cross and be like, yeah, it's a plus sign. And mathematicians are over here being like, what do you mean plus sign's a cross? Right. You know? Anyway.
You're a mathematician, right in.
No,
it could be a time sign that they did the sideways, you know.
Could be. Well, I'm more wondering why they had a brand of it.
Multiplication. Yeah, why did they?
Maybe it's a T.
Maybe it's a T for
what's the name of this movie?
The Female Bunch.
Yeah, it's for the Female Bunch. That's why they had a T. Okay. Anyway, so they brand him, and then you're going to have to pick it up because I literally wrote a bunch of garbage happens because I was just done.
Well, they go down across the border again, and they beat up this poor farmer again.
They catch some dude and burn stuff. That's what I wrote.
The farmer's still there, and guess you didn't learn your lesson. We're going to take this barbed wire, put it around your neck, and tie you to a horse. And,
yes.
Oh. And
I can't believe you could tell what happened.
Because they said that.
The footage is so awful. Mm-hmm. But I wrote something about catching him with his own rope, which is barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
Yes.
So then they burn his place down again.
And when I say the footage is horrible, I don't mean the footage is upsetting. I mean, it's so difficult to tell what is happening in the scene. It's filmed so poorly. Okay.
They go to that bar again, and we have a voiceover because we don't know what's going on. And she says, It's a game like Catch the Brass Ring on a merry-go-round, except it's
for women.
Catch the Woman on the Horse. Mm-hmm. If you catch her, you get to have sex with her. So there's more sex with men with their pants on.
Yes. Well, that's how you do it.
Grace goes to see Monty, and he got all gussied up. He put on his best T-shirt.
Here we go. I've got notes for the rest of the movie.
He's like, it's Saturday. Yep. You're going to be nice to me. That's all he says.
It's Saturday. That's what he says. Yeah.
And she rejects him, of course. Mm-hmm. And he starts choking her. It's like, okay, I'm tired of this. I want half of your money and everything. He flips like a coin. He flips like, I don't know. I don't have a good example.
A coin?
He flips.
Like a coin?
Yeah.
It's like a coin flipping game, but in this game, Monty strangles you.
Yes. He's very angry, but of course she's like, okay, really, I'll be nice to you.
Yeah. He said he'll get half of everything, half of every dollar.
Yeah.
And then she says he'll be nice, and he's like, oh, really? And he gets down on his knees and starts kissing her hand.
Ooh.
Very bizarre.
Yes.
Like hot and cold.
And so she hits him in the back of the head with a hammer.
And what? Well, yes. No. She goes open that chest for me.
There's something about that chest.
Yeah, which I don't know what they were doing with the chest, but he turns around, she gets a hammer, and she kills him.
And then ties him to a horse, and the horse drags him off.
Yes.
He's got to be dead, right?
Yep, he's dead. So... And then I wrote down, oh my God, the guy who got the branded plays Dr. Jacoby from Twin Peaks, because then it's the first scene where you can actually see his face.
Yes, because it's daytime again.
Yes, and he's hanging out with the other dude, and and they're urinating next to each other during this entire scene.
His friend Jim walks off to urinate alone.
Yeah.
And the guy with the brand on his head gets in the car and goes back to the ranch. See, you got to urinate together, or the other guy will steal your car.
I was gonna say the real scene is his buddy keeps talking. Dr. Jacoby is like looking at the scar on his forehead, and he just doesn't say a damn word the entire scene.
Best performance in the movie, next to.
But then
Monty.
he finally says to him, he's like, "You're not gonna say anything."
Yeah.
So anyway, but like Tim said.
Yeah.
Yes. He takes the car and he goes back to.
Why would you go back there?
Why? Yeah, he goes back to the ranch
for revenge.
Yep.
So he almost rapes. I forget who. He brought her flowers, and he tries to strangle and rape her.
Just pick a name. It's probably her.
Grace. But
yes.
But the other girls hear it and they come. And do they stab him with a pitchfork in here?
I think it's Sharon.
Yeah.
I think it's Sharon that they stab him with a pitchfork, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
He's like reaching for it before he collapses, and it's almost filmed like a 3D movie.
Yeah.
The way that they poke it through him.
Best scene in the movie.
Yeah, and it's not right in the center. It's kind of off to the side. Mm-hmm. It was actually pretty well done. Probably the most exciting moment of the movie.
What, not that shower scene?
I was just going to say, other than the lathering scene, but yeah.
So his friend Jim comes to rescue him, but he gets caught and tied up.
Well, the girls are also, one girl's saying, like, let's go to the cops and whatever.
Why
so
would there's drugs in this place? Why would any of them want to go to the cops?
So, they get overrun and overturned on that. But basically, amongst the girls, there's...
But Sandy is the one that's like, I don't know if I like it. They do her interior monologue. Is that Sandy I'm talking about?
It is.
She's like, I don't know if I like it here anymore. Maybe I should leave.
So they tie up the buddy. He shows up. They tie up Jim. Sandy has a knife, big knife, and cuts his ropes from outside. Somehow reaches through and whatever. And then he climbs out. And then they say, that's the how and why of it.
Then we get back to the start of the movie because they get in the car and take off and they jump in their airplane. They're shooting at them. They were good shots. They shot the tire out of the car.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're back in the present.
It's a long horse chase
where the movie starts. And
Sharon and Jim are running around the desert. And what?
I don't think this is at the end because of my order of notes, but they say every girl I've known has just had one thing in mind.
I wrote this down.
Which I did not know what she was going to say. But then she's like, what she can get.
That's the man saying that. Jim said that.
He says that?
Jim says...
that was my man voice. I did not write down
He's
who
talking
said
about
it.
her. He's like, every woman I ever knew only had one thing in mind, what she could get. And here you are helping me. Because I was like, wow, who have you known in your life?
Yeah.
What was your mom like?
Hey, jeez, I didn't think about that. Freudian.
But there's a lot of running around. Is it Grace who's after them with the gun?
It is the Queen
or the
Bee.
Queens. That's.
It's the Queen Bee. She's the worst one. Sharon. Yep. Sharon.
That's right.
It's my Ozzy. Yep.
So she catches up with them and corners them with a gun and is about to kill them.
Yep.
About to kill Jim and.
She has a revolver.
Yeah. And what happens? What happens, Kevin?
We hear the shot, and oh wait, it's Grace actually. Sorry,
it's Grace. Yeah,
you're right. We hear the shot, and Grace goes down.
Her head explodes,
only to reveal Lon Chaney Jr., aka Monty, is still alive.
Monty is alive, covered in blood.
And he has a rifle, or I guess shotgun rifle, and he killed her, and then our hero and heroine survive
to live happily ever after.
And I wrote, maybe we better get moving, but I think that was said before that. I don't think they have any clever lines at the end.
No,
at least just roll credits.
I think they say, Monty, thank you.
Yeah.
Monty says, what's your name, Sharon?
No, that's Sandy. Yeah.
He says, Sandy, will you be nice to me?
That's right.
She's like, Saturday, maybe.
And then he starts to go, well, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then it rolls credits. Yeah.
I don't think he knows the days anymore.
No.
After being hit with a hammer.
Good
and
God.
dragged by a horse.
Yes. And then after the credits, they have a little stinger at the end where he's still there and he's saying the days, and he goes, and it's just Friday, Saturday. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? And then he goes, you're still here. Leave the theater. Don't you have anywhere to be? It gets meta at the end.
The Muppet movie stole that.
Yes. Yeah.
The film is over.
That's right.
Is it the French chef that says that?
Yes, the French chef.
No, in the Muppet movie. The Swedish chef.
Yes.
Sorry.
I thought you were making a joke.
I was. Let's go with that.
Did you know that the Swedish chef had a cereal in like the 90s?
Oh, did he?
Maybe 80s? Yeah.
Was it sugar based?
Yeah, it was probably the exact same recipe they used for all, like Mr. T cereal. They just throw them on the cover. So I need a box of that. So the end. That's the end of your favorite movie.
That was the female bunch. A woman helped a man escape from the female.
Imagine if there wasn't a flashback. How short this movie would be. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have cut that out because it would have been mysterious where this Sandy girl was going. Huh?
So I'm curious, and I don't think you have any answers, how they filmed this while Manson was there and any connection. And
well, I think the owner,
it's all weird.
I don't know, but the owner, while he was alive, he rented that out for Westerns and stunts. That was his.
That's right.
That was his livelihood. They shot Bonanza there, so they paid to film there.
It's probably been years since I did any research on it.
Because he was just very
all of that.
old when Manson showed up, I think, and I don't know if he paid the money, but
yeah,
I'm not expert at what happened with Manson.
I mean, you rent a house to someone and you live, a distance away. You're not paying attention to everything they're doing every day.
Well, according to the Tarantino movie, he was just there sick. He was in a room, remember? So, remember?
That's right.
So he didn't know what they were doing out. Like, he was just laying in his house. Don't know. Read the book, folks. It's called Helter Skelter. There's a book all about it.
Now we have the part of the show where Tim and Kablasto talk about how this movie is like Star Wars and the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
We do this, how is this movie like Star Wars? And when Kevin's here, it's how is also like
the Nightmare on Elm Street, which, it was forced upon me.
No, you did it the first time here, and I'm like, okay, that's what you want to do? I'm creating a stinger.
No, I was like, George Sibley does Labyrinth. I love Labyrinth. Here we go. And you're like,
I'm going to find that clip.
Here we go, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. Like, no.
How's this like Star Wars, though? So this is a ranch where no men are allowed. So this is a place where these ladies will never have to listen to anyone talk about Star Wars or hear about who shot first or any of that crap. How is that? That was like Star Wars.
Oh, my God. That was awful. Awful. That's not how it's like Star Wars at all.
That's what I came up with.
Ay. That's bad.
Well, then you bring it home. How's this like Nightmare on Elm Street?
Because it features a man with a burnt face and a man with a creepy voice.
Who got their face burnt? The Mexican farmer?
Jesus Christ, Tim. Seriously?
When did the guy get his face burnt?
The brand.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, that's a little burn.
Oh, come on. It was like his whole forehead. So, also, how is this movie like Star Wars? Because at this ranch, you won't hear anyone talk about Star Wars. This came out before Star Wars. Of course you won't. Okay,
well, listen.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I have to see if I can fix yours for you.
No.
How's it? Okay, fine.
What do you want to do?
Fix it. Ahead. I was going to fix it for you. How is this movie like Star Wars?
Aunt Beru. Aunt Beru.
You're just throwing out character names now.
Well, Luke didn't see this, but after Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, before they were set on fire, they got tied to their tauntauns and dragged around by barbed wire.
Oof.
Not tauntauns, whatever animal is on Tatooine.
Tauntaun is Hoth.
Well,
it's the big green lizards.
Yeah. Whatever they're called.
Dubecks.
Dubecks? All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we should do revenge. Because we've talked so long. Wherever you are, wherever you're hiding, I'll find you. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Revenge.
But these episodes, bi-weekly, so they're a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's because you don't have to edit all the blather.
I'm still editing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we often make a story that's all about revenge, make up a story that's all about a revenge sequel. Kevin doesn't do one when he's here, but he's going to help me with mine.
No.
Yes.
I thought we were here to talk about awkward high school
Yeah, right.
events. Yes.
So Kevin,
Yes. Hi, Tim.
open with beautiful music. Sandy and her man Jim,
Yeah.
they take pity on Monty, and they bring him home with them.
This is pretty good.
My sequel
Yeah.
is a TV show spinoff. They
Okay.
bring Monty home.
Are they an odd couple?
It's 3 of them.
Ooh.
Sandy, Jim, and Monty.
That is company.
And Monty, unseen in the movie, Monty has a pet porcupine named Nixon. Okay?
Okay.
Back things here. And Monty, also, his horse that he had there, you saw him, he had a horse. It had no name, but it was very sick. And they had to put it down.
Okay.
They sent it off to the glue factory,
Oof.
where she got addicted to glue sniffing, and then they had to put her down.
Oof. You know glue's made from horse, right?
I know, that was my point.
Okay.
So Jim and Sandy, they decide to set up a party balloon business.
Oh.
Because you mentioned balloons
logically.
earlier, when they tied up her arm with the heroin.
Oh, I did.
And to honor Monty's horse, they named their balloon shop a balloon horse with no name. Huh? At the grand opening,
Yes.
they had a barbershop quartet sing. Scared away most of the potential customers.
Yeah.
And as you may have guessed, they lost a lot of their profits as Monty's pet porcupine, Nixon, as I mentioned earlier, he popped a lot of the balloons.
Yes. Nixon the porcupine.
So Monty worked as their delivery man. And they have a wacky, nosy neighbor named Siddy.
Hello, neighbors.
Okay, got that? Their wacky neighbor. His name is Siddy. He's always protesting the Vietnam War, stopping by to pet Monty's porcupine. And Siddy is always so high on LSD that he thinks Nixon the porcupine is a small creature called an Ewok. It's a name he made up.
Oh, you got that little Ewok.
And Siddy's hand is often filled with Nixon's quills. But because he's on LSD, Siddy just laughs and sings the popular song Porcupine Pie by Neil Diamond. It's popular back then.
Okay. Don't make me year check you. But continue.
Siddy's long-suffering mother, Mrs. Ford, often takes Siddy to the doctor,
Hello.
to get the porcupine quills out of his hand.
We're off to the ER.
Yes, logically.
And Monty often thinks this is funny, mostly because he spends half his days inhaling the helium that is meant for the balloons. And then he calls up the local radio station. He calls WIPS, as they have a contest with prizes every day.
Yes, you're on the line with Dr. Fieldgroove. You are our 4th caller, and what is your name?
Monty.
What is up with your voice? Do you inhale helium all day?
Only half the day. It makes me happy since my horse, who had no name, died getting addicted to sniffing glue.
Well, that is a bummer, Monty.
Yes, it is.
Well, Monty, can you tell me what the answer to today's trivia question is? What is the name of the number 9 song on the charts of 1972?
Oh, this year? I only know one song.
And what song is that?
Porcupine Pie by Neil Diamond. My wacky neighbor Siddy, who's addicted to LSD, sings it all the time.
Oh, so sorry, Monty. The answer is A Horse with No Name by America.
Ah, shit.
The local police hear this, and they come pay a visit to Monty's neighbor and arrest him for getting addicted to LSD. That's what happened in the 70s. And Siddy, he sobers up and wants to press charges against Nixon for all the quills he was stuck with because, he got sober and noticed that it wasn't a little creature called an Ewok, it's a porcupine.
It's not a Ewok. It's a little toilet scrubber.
Logically.
But Siddy's mom, her name is Mrs. Ford, She gives Nixon, the porcupine, a full pardon for all the quill pokes.
You're okay.
And Siddy, her son, he shouts at his mom that this isn't fair and tosses furniture out the window and sets her car on fire. And the police come again and arrest him. And the next day, Siddy apologizes to his mom, Mrs. Ford. But the newspaper prints Mrs. Ford's reaction in bold print on the front page, and it says, "Ford to Siddy, drop dead."
Bum, bum, bum.
And if you're like 80 years old, you'll get that joke.
Wait, not Ford to Nixon?
Nope, Ford to Siddy.
Okay.
Ford said
yes.
to New York City, drop dead.
Okay.
And in the last season of the show, the balloon shop goes out of business as Nixon pops most of their balloons. And the show is called They Shoot Horses, Don't They? They shoot horses, don't they? And that's revenge. See? That story's filled with
revenge on all the listeners for sticking around this long.
Well, there we are, Kevin. Thanks for being here. Woohoo.
Okay. Let's get to the movie for next week.
Wait, Kevin, do we have mail?
Oh, we never have mail, Tim. Why even bother?
We have a letter.
Oh, who wrote in?
We have a letter from Chris Hogan from the Spoil My Movie podcast, which is no longer around, but I'll explain why after I read their letter.
Okay. Ghosts.
It says, sorry to hear you're going to every other week now, but I thought you might appreciate my recent Labyrinth experience, as we watched Labyrinth quite a while ago. I'm saying that. My wife and I, despite being in our 40s, had never seen it. We finally watched it a couple weeks ago. I really like the Muppets, and I've even been to the Muppet exhibit at the Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria twice, which I've been to also. It's a great exhibit. But overall, I didn't really care for the movie. However, we have been saying smell, or maybe they're saying smells bad, to each other at least once a day ever since.
It's from Labyrinth.
Yes.
Tim.
I know. I remember. Milk went bad, smells bad. Low tide, smells bad. It's like we can't even imagine how that one word didn't have more prominence in our lives before.
It's from Labyrinth, Tim.
Is it?
Yes.
Be well, Chris. P.S.
Yes.
He just wrote smell. He might have meant to write smells bad, but I don't mean to tell him what he meant to say. It says, be well, Chris. P.S. Our new show, Dominicated, will be coming out any day now on YouTube and Spotify. So shout out to them. They have a new show. I believe they moved to the Dominican Republic, and they have a show all about it. I saw their trailer. Seems like there's a spider there that is 12 inches.
Are you reading or telling me right now?
I'm telling you. I read the letter. The letter's over.
Okay. You tell me things as if you're reading things. I thought you were reading
telling you
notes
that
yourself.
they have a new podcast coming called Dominicated.
Okay.
They moved there.
Gotcha.
I saw the trailer is what I'm saying.
Okay. Gotcha.
Big spiders there.
You saw a trailer? Like a video?
Yep. They have one up.
Okay.
You can look it up.
Does City Bidco have one?
I'll put a link in our, the notes for this episode.
Show notes.
Show notes are called.
Yep.
Show notes.
That's what Yoli called them.
Show notes.
I learned from the best.
All right, Kevin, you're here next week because George is away.
I am.
He's nailed in a coffin to see if he can join our podcast.
We are going to be bunking together, urinating side by side.
Yeah.
So.
What are we watching? Let me guess. Is it Nail Gun Massacre?
It is not.
Is it Night of the Cobra Women?
It is not.
Hollowgate?
These all sound very amazing.
Hells Angels 69, a biker gang of ladies.
Are we switching to twice a week instead of twice a month? So,
what is it? Sorry.
So I picked this movie because I haven't seen it and it sounds awful. And then all of a sudden, within the past week or two, it's like caught some heat. That sounds wrong.
Bad heat?
No, good heat.
Okay.
Yes.
Not Woody Allen heat.
Not Woody Allen heat. So the movie I'm picking is a sci-fi comedy with George Wendt, Barbara Crampton, Debbie Mazur.
I don't know her.
You know her. You know her face.
Is she on Friends?
Stephen Dorff, Charles Dance.
Charles Dance. He's on Cheers.
And Dennis Hopper.
He's the bartender. Dennis Hopper. My God.
Yes, it is 1996's Space Truckers.
What?
Yes.
I never heard of this. I mean, I think I did. Space Truckers.
That's why we're watching it.
Wow. George Wendt. Oh, from Cheers. All these actors are from Cheers, right? Space Truckers.
No, Dennis Hopper's not from Cheers.
Is it on Tubi?
Barbara Crampton, yes, it's on Tubi for free. Barbara Crampton is not from Cheers.
I think they were there. They were laying down behind the bar. You just didn't see them.
Yes.
They were working the puppets. Some of the people on Cheers are puppets. You didn't realize that, did you?
I didn't realize any of them weren't puppets. But yeah. So yeah,
Great.
1996 is Space Truckers.
Space Truckers. Great. Wonderful. Thanks for being here. I'm chasing you away because it's been so long. Even this episode went on long.
Yes, I know.
My story was short.
Yes, everyone loved your story. They're jumping out for your story. Please let me leave.
All right, everybody.
Let me out of here.
You want to say anything else before we go?
Send help.
This has been a Pity Party Line production.
Party line, it's a party line.
And my favorite comic was a comic called The Rock.
40 miles out.
And they were transported back in time, and they saw dinosaurs.
No, they weren't going to shovel it up like they do now. Fall by the rock.
And I had a deep interest in paleontology.
And if you didn't fall by the rock,
I would tell myself at 9 in the morning, I'm never going to do that again. And I would absolutely believe it and be committed to it.
You know what we used to do?
At 4 o'clock, I was doing it.
That's what they said.
And I came in, I got arrested in September of 1983.
Climb on the old horse, and they'd say, fall off.